I'm being nosy.
I really hope they get enough signatures on this.
On what?
They want to build a fancy hunting lodge up the river. It's gonna totally screw up salmon migration.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go shopping.
Alright. I was just curious. Alright, pushy. Ooh, tokens.
Well, hello, Miss Ronan. Did you forget something in the office?
No, just doing some shopping. You remember my brother, Tyler?
Your brother? Oh,
So
right,
they don't
Tyler.
know. Well,
What
they
a
do
pleasant
know,
surprise.
but confused.
Didn't Allison tell you I'd be by today?
Yes, I think she did. I just didn't expect to see such a dapper young man.
Expected the girl.
Well, I did shower this morning.
Did you just get back into town, or?
More or less, we've been working out at the old house, but surprise, surprise, after 10 years of sitting empty, it was missing a few things, hence the supply run.
Ah, right. Well, we'll get you set right up. It must be nice to be home.
I'm not sure nice is the word for it.
Oh, of course. I assume being there feels complicated.
That's one way to describe it.
Well, don't let me keep you any longer. I'll be here if you need anything.
Okie dokie.
Oh, hey, is Tessa around today?
The wife's not in at the moment. I'm sure she'll be around later, though.
So Tessa, that's her husband then. Or worker or whatever.
Okay, so we need candles and an all-purpose cleaner.
Plus snacks and drinks. I'm starving.
Candles, where are you? Should we get veggies for snacks?
No way, the Trout King is still here.
Cool. Well, I'll go get that.
Hey, Tyler, candy or chips?
You know I got a sweet tooth, sis.
I want both. Okay, he did say sweet tooth, so I gotta take.
That pumpkin
Sugar rush
Sugar
it
then.
is.
But can I take Chris as well? No? Damn it. Candle. Oh, drinks. Can't forget about drinks.
That really is one enormous pumpkin.
No, I didn't want about the pumpkin. What about this?
That really is one enormous
I
pumpkin.
didn't get that. Okay.
What do we still need to get?
I haven't found the cleaning stuff yet, or the candles.
So basically nothing?
Hey, I've been taking it all in.
Tyler, you want water, soda, juice?
Whatever you want. I'm not picky.
Wish any of it sounded good. I'm grabbing some water.
You do you, girl.
I'll grab some water. Be hydrated.
So, what kind of lure would you use for a steelhead?
Well, it's
Cleaning.
hard to beat little Cleos,
Cleaning,
but
yeah.
depends on conditions.
Any opinion on cleaning products?
Only that using them is an unfortunate way to spend an afternoon.
Boomerang. Or whatever that says. I gotta say boomerang.
I'll take the strong one.
Because boomerang! Is that all? Not all need, right?
You think you could take a picture of this? Look, all the good fishing spots are marked.
I don't have my phone on
Why?
me. And you know you could just Google all this later, right?
Are you kidding, Allison?
Oh my god, cool.
Old fishermen aren't gonna share this kind of juicy intel on the
That's
internet.
cool. Yeah, mate, I don't have a camera and I don't know why.
Hey, Tyler, remember the Trout
Oh,
King?
you just mentioned that.
Yeah, I saw it. I thought Tom might have retired him by now.
You kidding? He never misses a chance to tell customers he won a trout derby.
It was a 12-pounder.
I think that's all of it then, isn't it? Got snacks, got all that. Oh, that one about pumpkin there.
That really is one enormous
That
pumpkin.
one about- I presume that's it then. Tie. Let's pay for this.
Hey, Tom.
There's something I can help you with?
What's next on the campaign trail?
A rally down at the harbor. The fishermen getting pretty fed up with business as usual. I've got some ideas about how to keep the fish populations up, but also put food on the table. Grab some flyers. Help spread the word.
How's business?
Oh, a little light on customers, but that's given us time to finish up the inventory. I think we might close early. Maybe catch the final of Survival on Ice live. Don't tell Tessa, but I'm rooting for Butch. She thinks he's too cutthroat. I say that's the game. You tried that new chocolate bar we got in last week?
Oh, no, not yet.
I didn't think I'd like it. Habanero and chocolate. But it's not bad. What'll they think up next, huh?
How's it going, Tom?
Great. The campaign's prospects have got me completely energized.
Pumpkins get bigger every year.
Well, you know our produce vendor has won several ribbons at the Alaska State Fair. I heard she spent $1,000 on her starter seeds. Can you imagine?
Nope.
So, how's the day off going?
Well, Ty's here, so hard to complain.
Good for you. Family's important.
Okay, I'll talk to you later.
Okay. So maybe I'm up for this. Maybe I need to go to Tyler. That was interesting.
$30 for a bottle of birch syrup?
Yep, it's a total ripoff, but tourists love it. Let's see. Fresh cut peonies, triple layered chocolate chip cake, toasted marshmallow.
Are you doing a dramatic reading of a fancy-ass cookbook?
Nope, just browsing.
I only
these
candles,
fancy-ass
don't I?
candles.
Forgot. Tick.
You only live once.
Forgot any candles.
Okay, I think we're done here.
Tom will ring us up at the counter.
Okay. I forgot the candles. Completely forgot about the candles. My bad. Hello, Tom. Again.
Aren't you running for more gun control?
My platform calls for sensible
Allison, I'm
regulations,
waiting.
but
Let's
folks
take
around
the
here
groceries.
need guns for safety. And as you know, we run extensive background checks before each and every sale.
Better.
Will that
Yep.
be all?
I just forgot
Yes.
candles, mate.
Thank you, Tom. Oh, hi, Tessa. We were just meaning to come talk to you.
Hi, Tessa. Long time no see.
My God, you look like a completely different person.
It's me. Plus beard.
Yes.
So we were out at the old house today.
Heavens, why would you go there? Surprised it's even still
Oh, it
standing.
was.
We found some stuff in Mary Ann's room that took us by surprise.
Oh, really?
We want to
Ooh,
ask you
got
some
snacks
questions
around
about
here,
her.
but I don't know where they are.
You're the only person who might have known Mary Ann better than us.
I don't know about that. It's been a decade, kids.
I know, but I need to ask.
What is it?
Did she ever talk about me being a boy?
No. It never came up. I found out much later, just like everybody else.
Mary Ann was obviously concerned. She really didn't confide in you at all?
Your mother was intensely private. She didn't need anyone else, and she made that clear.
But this was about Tyler. She was always willing to ask for help when it came to us.
Not at the end. Look, I have a lot on my plate today. I'm
So,
sorry.
Alice must have
My
gone
advice
with
to
her
you
as
would
well.
be
So
to try to move on.
she's probably
It's
doing
not that
her
easy.
stuff as well or something, maybe. I don't know, I feel like the
What
mom
happened
hiding
that
something.
night? You can't understand something like that, but it was God's plan. That's all we can know.
The
I
mom
need
must
to
be
go
up
now.
to something else.
Best of luck to
I don't
you,
know.
truly.
What the hell was that?
I told you she wouldn't talk. It's like she's got CIA training.
Something's weird here.
Hmm.
It's weird, right?
Yeah, I feel it too. It's like something's on the tip of my tongue.
I'm not gonna go outside. Ty? I'm going outside. Nope. Finding toilet. Finding toilet. Don't get some nuts. Oh. I feel something in my spidey tendencies. I don't know why I'm saying spidey senses. I know it's not. I feel it there. Why can't I have a look at it? I feel it here. I'm gonna press A. Oh, there we go, found it.
Hey guys, you all done yet?
Yeah, Mom. Can we go outside while you and Tessa play cards?
I'm afraid there's no time for games today, sweetie. Now let's go.
Marianne, can you come here?
Sorry, Tessa, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Oh, what's your excuse this time? Emergency repairs for the beaver dam?
Tessa, look.
No, I don't want to hear it. I want to talk to you now. Or do I need to start calling in your debts?
Huh. I'd completely forgotten about that.
I remember it,
I don't.
but not exactly like that. Here, let's see if we can call up my version, okay?
So both can do
Mom,
different versions. What they
Can we
meant
go
by.
outside while you and Tessa play cards?
No, there's no time for games today.
Marianne, can we talk?
Both the same. Seems like it anyway.
No, we can't. Just leave the groceries, kids. Let's go.
Don't. Please, let's just talk for a few minutes,
So both men do different stuff,
okay?
even though they're both there.
Okay. We remember
Yeah.
that slightly differently. I guess that
Should
makes
got
sense.
that. That value
Rashomon,
pack
you know?
said
But
one.
whatever happened, after that, they walked to the counter, and then Marianne lashed out at Tessa, right?
No. Marianne
Please.
defended us because Tessa got all preachy.
Which is it going to be?
Wait, do I have to pick?
Please, let's just talk for a few minutes.
That
Okay.
one.
I want to talk to you now. Or do I need to start calling in your debts?
I don't know.
Please, let's just talk for a few minutes, okay?
I feel like
You hearing this? Marianne was looking for a fight.
Please, let's just talk for a few minutes, okay? Please, Marianne, I'm just trying.
Stay
I feel like
away
she
from
was
my
like
children.
that.
They don't need your guidance.
I'm just trying to help.
I feel like the
don't
mom
need
gotta be
help.
like that. I don't think she
Not
gotta
from
be.
you, not from anyone
Yeah,
else in this
I don't know
fucking
why,
town.
but I feel like
I'm
she
done with
was.
all of you.
You're done with the food I give you? The fuel? Maybe.
That's what I feel
but
like.
the kids
Are my children, Tessa. Mine, not yours.
Please, let's not do this here. Let's go into my office.
Fine. Okay.
I feel like it gotta be like that.
You two, wait here.
I don't feel like it's the other one.
What is wrong with you?
I feel like it's that one, not the other one.
I'm still skeptical, but okay. For now, let's say Marianne was being...
Yeah,
Marianne.
I feel like she was.
But once they got into the office, they both went at it. Hard.
What do you think they were arguing about? Me?
Why is it all
Don't
about
know.
you? I don't think it
It was
is.
impossible to hear anything after she cranked up
I
the
think he
music.
feel like it all about him, but
hey,
I don't think
now that
it
we know
is. I
she
think
was
it's
lying to
something
our
else.
faces, let's ask her.
I feel like it's something else, not what he thinks it is. Personally, might be wrong, but that's what my theory is.
Is there something I can do for you?
Go straight out
Earlier
to
you
it. I
said
go,
Marianne kept everything to
I
herself.
go just say it
But
straight.
You two had a big fight a few months before her death, didn't you?
We argued all the time. You'll have to be more specific.
This wasn't about who cheated at Canasta. This was intense. You locked yourselves in the office so we couldn't hear.
I'm sorry. It was a long time ago. Now, I was in the middle of something.
Okay,
She's not
I'll leave
gonna-
you to it.
She's not gonna open
Damn
up.
it.
Thought if I say it straight away,
I think she knows more
Not
than
me.
she's letting on.
maybe that weren't a good
But,
idea.
but there's no way to nail her down when we don't even know what we mean.
If we could pinpoint what it was about,
Ooh.
she'd be out of excuses.
Sure, but how do we do that? The music was too loud to make out what they were saying.
Marianne and Tessa were obsessed with that song. It was on all the time.
What are you thinking?
We've been getting these visions whenever we see or hear something really emotional. Maybe listening to it will trigger something.
You may be onto
But
something.
do you know the
there,
song?
Lemon.
We can't go back to her with anything half-assed. We should go talk to Tom. Make sure we build as strong of a case as possible.
Okay, Let's see if we can figure out what song it
Oh
was.
god, that's gonna be hard, isn't it? What about Google it, or like, you know what I mean? Press it and then say, Google, do you know this song? Might be good.
We should go talk to Tom, right? See if he remembers the song.
If I don't, he won't.
Hey, Tom.
There's something I can help you with?
Okay.
This might be a weird
Probably
question,
is.
but do you remember the song that Tessa and Marianne used to love? They played it all the time.
How could I forget? I think she's still got the CD back here.
CD!
A little worse for the wear, of course. Hold on.
CD!
Huh, here it is. I was happy when it got put away, to be honest. A bit cheesy for my tastes.
Man, a different song as well. This isn't it. Is it?
This is it, right?
I don't know.
I think so.
Don't seem like it. Remember that. By clean products.
Whoa. I just got hit with a flood of memories. You seeing what I'm seeing?
Yeah.
Why are they singing it? This isn't freaky.
Should we check this one out?
This is freaky. Why do you know this? Stop buying clean products. Where is it by? Is it where he's standing? Yeah, it is. How do I do it? Ah! You keep on missing the A. Where's the A? Where's the A button? I keep on missing it every time. There we go, found it.
The kids keep pestering me for these candies. They're so expensive.
I'll just grab a bag. It's fine.
Oh no, I can't.
Battery low.
Nothing.
Okay. But write it down in your little notebook.
Okay, okay. Whatever you want. There. Happy?
Yes. And I'll be by on Wednesday to help you close, like I promised.
Tessa acted like she was Marianne's mom sometimes.
I think you mean Tessa was self-righteous and treated Marianne like a charity case.
She was trying to help.
We should see if we can find that notebook she was holding. I know Tessa still keeps a bunch of them in here somewhere.
Mom, stop! That's so embarrassing! Oh yeah? Tessa, come join me. I know you love this song.
No, I couldn't possibly. Some of us are actually trying to get work done here.
I forgot how carefree she could be.
Yeah. What the hell happened?
I need for a notebook as well.
You think there's more memories looking around?
I don't know. Let's see.
Yep, there is. Good night. Here.
What are you doing here?
I thought you needed help at the store.
I needed help 2 hours ago. Have you been drinking?
What? No, I just had a day, okay? I took a pill. I'm fine.
Marianne.
I said I'm fine.
Kids, come on, let's go. Wait, please. I have something for you. Take a look at this when you get home, okay? They can handle this confusion. I've been working with these people for years. They can help.
What do you think that pamphlet was Tessa gave to Marianne?
I don't know. I saw it in Marianne's room. It had a creepy vibe, but I didn't think much about it. It was bad, though. Like, maybe conversion therapy bad. I'm sorry.
Whoa. If this is true, I want to know how Marianne felt about it. And we need to hit Tessa with some hard proof. Shouldn't we try to find something about the pamphlet Tessa gave Marianne?
Good idea. What was the organization called? The Alliance Against Other People's Business?
How do I find the pamphlet? Outside, maybe?
She plays Mabel in Witches of Eldom? What? Why would I know about some silly show for teenage girls?
I think it might be outside. Pamphlet.
We should see if we can find that notebook she was holding.
Yeah. I think they're all piled up in Tessa's...
Tessa's still doing that Bible study here every Wednesday?
Okay, so maybe not then. Maybe we go inside. Go to her office.
There's gonna be a lot of leftovers after the rapture.
Oh, pamphlet here. I didn't see this. I didn't see this pamphlet here. What's that? Is it that it? No.
Athletic, graceful, and spirited. Sounds like you.
Sorry, I might be movie star handsome, but I can't act for shit.
I should write down their info for after the move.
No, it's not on there. Okay. Thought maybe. I'm allowed in here even though she's in here. Well, I'm going to do it anyway.
Can I help you,
I knew she would
Allison?
do that.
Oh, no thanks. I'm good.
I knew she was going to do
I'm
that.
just looking for something that I forgot. Ah, 2004.
Anything interesting?
What's this doing here?
Collectible. Nothing in there. Could be on the computer, isn't it? But I don't think she'll let me on the computer.
Shouldn't we try to find something about the pamphlet Tessa
I
gave
am.
Marianne?
Good idea. What was the organization called? The Alliance Against Other People's Business?
I am trying to find the pamphlet.
Tessa? Is it okay if I run a quick Google search? My phone's dead.
Sure, but make it quick. I'm going to need the computer.
Robbie Williams.
Virtue Seekers Youth Camp. Wait, what? Is that what she recommended for Tyler?
I don't know what to say.
I'm sorry, Tyler.
Yeah.
Let's see how Tessa explains this away.
Okay. So maybe. Maybe that. Maybe it's that then. The only notebook is this one. It's the only notebook. Oh, turn. I didn't turn the page. Turn. Don't feel like much in here.
No show. It looks like Marianne started flaking on her debt in October 2004.
5 months before that night. I think we've seen enough.
Yeah, we've got a good sense of what went down. Let's talk to Tessa.
Do you? So I don't. So it was in that notebook, I just didn't turn the page. Fair enough. Fair enough. Let's talk to her then. Hello again.
Is there something I can do for you?
back.
We're
Details
back
that should help
in the
you, Anthony.
office. You knew
Oh,
we were
really?
here.
Yes, really.
Marianne was having one of her days. You were trying to talk, but she wasn't cooperating. The two of you started arguing, and you went in the office and cranked up that song you both loved.
And when was that?
Well, our memories don't exactly have timestamps.
Oh God, I don't know. April?
April 2004. Isn't that when she stopped trying to pay off her debts?
I should have read that
No,
properly.
that doesn't sound right. We were still on good
I
terms.
should have read that properly.
So you did end up on bad terms at some point?
I didn't read that book
I
properly.
honestly can't pinpoint the exact moment, but she got harder and harder to be around. I'm sure we never fought about money, though. I could see that she was struggling.
Yeah, we didn't think you guys were arguing about money. We know you support the Alliance for Traditional Families, and that you gave her the pamphlet about their camp.
What camp?
The Virtue Seekers Youth Camp. It was conversion therapy. You told her that Tyler should go there.
I'm sorry. I'm really trying hard, but I just can't remember. Your mother acted erratic for months. We fought
Pee
many
so
times.
badly.
Was it ever about me?
It was always about a lot of things. She was struggling with everything at the end.
Did you try to convince Marianne to send Tyler to some kind of program?
No. And I think you should go now.
Tessa, I'm here
I
to
probably
figure
did
out
that
if
all
Marianne
wrong,
tried
you know.
to kill me because of who I am. Do you get
I don't
that?
think she
I
was.
do. I just...
Then
I don't know,
why won't you
actually.
help me?
I truly don't understand what
I
went
go
on
pee.
in her mind that day. And it will always be my deepest regret that I didn't see coming. I hope you find your answers. I really do. I pray every night for you too. But I have a lot on my plate for now. So I need to ask you to leave.
Sure, we'd hate to be a burden. Can we have our groceries?
Michael already put them in your trunk.
Okay, thanks. Bye, Tom.
See you later.
What a lot of groceries. You know.
What are you thinking?
Just trying to wrap my brain around all that.
She led us on a bit of a conversational snipe hunt, didn't she?
Yeah, but it's kind of an answer, right? She didn't want to admit what they were fighting about, which makes me think it was me. You spooked her with that talk about the program.
Whoa! I
I
didn't know what to say.
Marianne really was trying to figure out how to support me before whatever
Okay.
the hell happened that pushed her over the edge.
You may be right.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
She stood up for me, Allison. She was still crazy Marianne, but she saw me. I feel lighter. Like I've been carrying something around for the last 10 years, and now it's gone.
I'm really happy for you.
But
That just opens a whole new box of Pandora's, doesn't it?
yeah, a whole damn shipping crate full.
Well, it's a good thing Eddie's expecting us. He knew Marianne pretty well, and he was in charge of her case.
Did he ever mention anything about the investigation to you?
No, I never asked. And I'm sure he thought I was better off not knowing.
Guess that might have made for some awkward dinner conversation.
Exactly. But I mean, he's a good cop. Thorough. I'm sure he's got something. Let's go.
Okie dokie. So, I'm a bit confused what they're trying to figure out. The investigation. Why is she being so secretive at their mom? I don't know. It's probably, like I said, you're probably watching this and like, what don't you get? But playing this right now, probably when I edit it, I'll be like, oh my god, how did I not see this? Probably. I do that all the time. But right now, I think some of it going over my head. But okay.
This is kind of bleak.
It's usually more crowded, but the other officers punch out at 6 o'clock sharp.
There's no crime after 6?
In the
Nope.
mean streets of Delos Crossing, just bears and drunken disorderlies. And Uncle Eddie can usually handle them on his own.
But what about drunk bears?
Anyway, he's probably in his
Drunk
office.
bears.
Upstairs.
Right.
Damn,
I need to go.
they've still got this creepy mascot, huh?
Ugh.
What? Officer Justin Beaver is not creepy. He's Delos
Justin
Crossing's
Beaver.
longest serving officer.
Hold on. I want to catch up on all the Delos Crossing gossip.
Just eat some snacks. I'm a bit hungry.
Have fun. Meet me in the open space when you're done.
Sorry guys. I'm just a bit hungry. I haven't eaten today.
Home sweet home.
You spent a lot of time here growing up?
Yeah, whenever Eddie was working. The whole precinct's basically family.
It's freezing in here.
Is that got open or is it got to be locked? Locked.
Locked.
Knew that. But I thought I'd give it a try.
What? Claire Brown went missing on a snowmobile trip?
Yeah. I thought you were still here when it happened.
I don't remember it.
Man, they are never gonna catch this guy.
What exactly did he do?
This guy keeps stealing out of people's mailboxes. Asshole snagged a box of fancy washi tape I ordered online.
See, looks like you're an actual mailbox bandit. You know, like hopping around on a post with a little mask on the door.
Huh?
You know, the mailbox is the bandit. Sorry, it was a bad joke.
Okay. Bit weird, mate.
Whew. That is going to smell lovely tomorrow.
It's from Tessa's restaurant, right?
Uh-huh. Everyone eats there all the time. It's as exciting as food gets in Delos Crossing.
Oh, I'm remembering something.
Come on, man. We can't make these poor kids sleep here.
Well, where do you suggest they go? Social services will be here in a few hours, and this is the only room with a bed.
Anywhere but a cell. We'll find some other place.
Here we go again.
God, not here too. I'm not ready.
Me neither. The mailbox bandit, huh?
Something's in the way. Oh. Looks like she forgot her locker key here. Oh. Looks like she forgot her locker key here. She's gonna give me so much crap for forgetting her birthday.
Okay. Can't pick up the key. Okay. Right.
Damn,
I presume I go upstairs.
Well, what did you expect? Tyler, you coming?
Go this room first.
Allison, hey. Just finishing up a call. Trying to convince Melinda the Ravens and her garbage aren't police business. Give me a few minutes.
Sure.
Make yourselves a cup of coffee. Here's the key to the break room.
Thanks.
Come back upstairs when you're done, okay?
Coffee sound good? The machine is in the break room downstairs.
Uh-huh.
It's all locked then. Alright, okay. I know when you go downstairs, but...
You think we could find some files about Marianne in the archives?
I don't think so.
Never mind. I'll ask Chief Brown later.
Let's go downstairs and get some coffee. Bit airy, this police place. I like this.
You know, I really thought I'd locked those memories in some deep, deep part of my brain.
Same here.
Whew, Rose never lets me back here.
Where are we going?
We're just gonna sit down in here, and I'm gonna ask you a few questions, okay?
Okay.
You okay?
Yeah. I just usually try my best not to remember that night when I'm here.
I would too.
Huh. Rose left the computer on.
I have no idea. Hey! No idea. Please set your password. Instructions. Please note the reception desk computer can now be accessed using any officer ID and password. Okay, so to what the password though? Be any of them. Okay, so I presume if I go to one of these desks, find out who's officer what and what their passwords are, I can log in to the computer.
You remember Dan and Shelby?
I think so. The high schoolers who were always pissing Tessa off because they would blast fish and make out in the Vecchi's
What
parking
his
lot.
password?
Yep.
What
Dan's
her
a cop
password?
now. They're married and have a kid, a dog, the whole shebang.
Damn. When did everybody decide to become an adult?
What is his password then?
Oh, Greg's. Just leaving this out on display again.
Great. Like Officer Greg's? The one who was with us that night.
Yeah, he's still here. He became a bit of a local celebrity after nabbing a murderer from Juneau. The guy was hiding out on a fishing boat and got really, really sick after eating out of the chum bucket. So it was actually a pretty easy takedown. They never did find him.
This happened with...
Remember Mr. Haynes?
Vaguely. He had that workshop in his garage, right? Made those huge glass sculptures?
Yeah. He's been missing for a couple months.
Damn. Always liked his art.
Right, so what are their passwords? Who's this person?
That's Denise Wilson's desk. Remember her?
Crazy D?
Oh,
the woman who set fire to
They
her
look
ex's
arty.
trailer?
Allegedly set fire.
Risky.
She was acquitted. And that's Officer Wilson to you. Oof, I should have gotten something.
You're a terrible person.
It's your fault. I was so excited to see you that it completely slipped my mind. Remember this fella?
No way. Is that Jet?
Yep. He died last year putting himself between D and a bear.
No.
Damn. Poor D.
Might be a business. I just wish her happy birthday.
Maybe she won't notice that I added it afterward.
She's saying my note here. What is her password then? I'm being dumb. Well, I googled it, guys, because I like, what is the password? I looked everywhere, can't find the password. So I just googled it and I got the password. But it still doesn't explain. I don't know how this is the password.
Bingo.
Don't know why. No idea. Anyway. After all this effort,
What about him?
better be good.
He got arrested for public intoxication last week, and that was not his first offense. He's on a bit of a downward spiral.
Okay. So after all that time was bad. After all that time of going on there, find out. It's like, it's just an achievement. Oh, boring. I was wasting my time. Right. Where is the staff room? Is it in this one? Open, please. Thank you.
Okay, let's go in.
Nice. Locker room here. Okay. Coolio. Oh no, it's locked. I just
Yep,
wanted to see.
it's locked.
Yep. Well, she got a key in her drawer.
Didn't Tessa bust Dawn for smoking weed behind the store?
Ugh, they've let this place get gross.
Coffee.
How is it still warm? You sure you want coffee this late in the day? You'll be up
Yeah.
all night.
I don't think I'll sleep much anyways.
Don't worry, I got my G Fuel.
Those dusty couches won't make it any easier. Hey, you okay?
I can't do this. Calm down, Allison. Stick to the plan. Come on, don't freak out on me now. I can't. Please, I can't lie. We already lied. It's all gonna be fine, okay?
What?
You okay?
Honestly, no. Do you ever regret?
No. No way. Well, maybe once or twice early on, but now, no way. I mean, look where we're at. Look where I'm at.
Came so far.
Uncle Eddie's probably done by now. We should go find him.
What? No, I haven't finished exploring.
Do you mind if I go inside that room for a second?
Sure?
Yeah, I want to go in there as well. Oh, this what blocking it? Can I move this? No? What's blocking it, guys? Guess I can't. You won't let me. You won't go in here.
It's the first time I've been in here since that night. Eddie was so uncomfortable he dropped a vase.
I'm remembering something, guys. Look.
Here. Have a seat.
All right.
Damn it. No. Sorry.
Huh, they kept this?
What?
It's that vase. They glued it back together. Huh.
Collectible!
What's that back there? No way. Have you been hiding back here all this time?
I'm really good at these collectibles, aren't I? Or they're probably just in plain sight. You know what I mean?
I'm pretty sure Chief Brown's done with his phone call by now.
You want to go in this room? I'm following you, mate. Don't talk to me like that.
I'm pretty sure Chief Brown is done with his phone call by now.
Yeah, because you want to go in this room, so I followed you. Duh. I want to explore, but you're like, no, come in this room. I don't know why I'm being so mean. This one is in the way, guys.
This is heavier than I expected.
Really? Oh. I haven't finished, and I'm remembering stuff.
Why did you separate us? Is Ollie okay?
So what his name for?
Ollie's just fine, honey. They're all in the other room having cocoa. Everything's gonna be okay. I need to ask you a few questions now. Come with me?
Interesting.
You're awfully quiet.
Yeah, I'm not that hungry.
I am. I want that. Pizza! Oh, pizza. Oh, I love pizza. I want pizza again. I haven't had pizza for decades. I probably had pizza recently when I went to Brighton, but I still, yeah, had pizza when I was in Brighton. It feels like I haven't had pizza for a long time, to be honest. Right, do you want to go upstairs now? Because I was exploring, but I presume we explored everything. Forgot where the upstairs is though. I went past it completely. Why did I do that? Pretend I didn't do that. Let's go back upstairs. Back upstairs. Back upstairs.
Hey,
Hey.
sorry that took so long. Sometimes these old folks want us to come out just because they're lonely.
Okay.
No worries, Uncle. Hey, you remember this guy?
Nope.
Yeah, of course. How can I forget?
So she transgender before they went. Before he
Candelo's
went.
Crossing.
So they all know.
Good to be back.
And just look at you.
They all know.
A man grown.
Yep, guess I ate my Wheaties.
The whole clan's so proud of you. How you work with those kids at Fireweed. I would say children are the future.
I thought that was Whitney Houston.
Come on, bro. She stole her entire act from me. Everybody knows that. Look at you two. Reunited and it feels so good, huh?
Reunited and it feels so good.
Not sure how I got by without this door.
Reunited, da, da, da,
Look,
da.
Eddie, we aren't here just to say hi.
If I get copyrighted now.
We found something in Marianne's room. Things aren't really adding up anymore, and we've got questions.
Oh, yeah?
Forgot to ask that.
Did she mention anything about us that might have been worrying her? About Tyler in particular?
No. She dealt with those kind of worries all on her own. Kept the rest of us at arm's length.
I see.
I will tell you one thing, though. Your mom. Never knew her to hate anyone for being unconventional. Usually, it's the other way around.
Did anyone mention anything about her behavior in the days leading up to that day? Anything at all?
No. Everyone I talked to said it took them by surprise.
Really?
Do you see her at all? Like, in those last few days?
I presume she killed herself then.
No.
Or something.
I hadn't seen her for weeks. Maybe a
She's
month
probably in a
before.
dark place.
Thanks, Uncle Eddie.
If you want my advice, nothing good comes from stirring up old memories.
We don't really have a choice about that.
There's always a choice, son. I know sometimes it doesn't seem like it, but there is.
Can we take a look at her file?
Nope.
Maybe we'd see something you didn't.
Her file?
Her case file, or police file, whatever you call it. You keep those pretty much forever, right?
We do, but I can't just pull it out right here, right now. There are procedures.
But you're the chief.
Which makes it even more important that I follow procedures.
Look, Chief Brown, are you gonna help us? Or are you gonna be a cop about
Tyler!
this?
No, it's fine. Tyler, I know you resent me, but Fireweed was the best deal I could get you.
I'm not mad about Fireweed, but I may be a little salty you kept my sister away for 7 fucking years.
That's what this is about? Look, that was the court's recommendation. They're the experts. I just went along.
Yeah, sure you did.
Trust
That's
me,
why they
son.
haven't seen each other for a long time.
We all believed that what happened that night was self-defense, but we couldn't be sure.
I can't believe this.
Look,
think he
we couldn't be
killed
sure,
your mom
okay?
on
I was
purpose?
trying to protect you both.
So you still not sure?
What?
You still think keeping us apart was the right call?
She was traumatized.
We needed each other to heal, and you took that away from us.
So why didn't you let your sister visit when you turned 18
Uncle,
then, huh?
please. Let's move on.
She's never gonna tell you how much that hurt her, but it did.
That was about me. It wasn't about her. Allison gets that. And 3 years is nothing compared to 7. Right, Allie?
I don't know. I think Eddie was right.
Eddie was just doing his best to protect me.
I think so.
To protect his family.
I thought I was.
You are.
You are.
But
7 years apart didn't change that.
I feel like there's a reason
10
he
years
did it.
apart didn't either.
There's a
And
reason.
Eddie's family too.
He was trying to help.
We've all fucked up. We've all hurt each other.
I feel like Allison is more
Isn't
hurt
that
than
what family's
ever.
for?
when
Can't
that
we just
happened.
move on?
So I sided with him
Sounds
instead.
like the right call. Times like this, I wonder who raised who.
We're gonna stay.
I believe Eddie. He trying to effing protect us. I believe
You
him.
want to grab a bite
I believe
first?
that person.
It's on me. Don't want to send you out there with empty stomachs.
I would not turn that
Oh,
down.
snacks!
Okay, let's go.
Didn't we not? Oh, he's angry. I might make the wrong decision there. He's angry. I made him angry. What the hell is that? That is creepy! Oh my god, I did not expect that. Oh my god. I did not expect that would be standing there. It's not a scary game, is it? That's the drawing as well. That's the drawing as well. I mentioned.
Allison! Allison!
Creepy. What's wrong with their mom? Why are they trying to kill him? Or her? Or whatever. Why are they trying? Why is she doing that anyway? Why has she got a gun? Oh, it's a creepy thing again! Oh my god! Is that what the kid's thinking? And he's not there? I don't know, but that's hella creepy. Why is she doing that?
Please, Mom. I'm sorry I cut my hair. I won't do it again.
Why is she... What?
I'm going to kill you. No.
Why?
Please.
I feel like there's a demon in her. I feel like someone else is controlling her mentally. That's what I feel like. And that creepy little thing's controlling her. It has to. What happened? The demon thing killed her. Wait a minute. I thought Tyler was the one who stabbed her, not Allison.
What?
I thought Tyler was the one, but Allison killed her.
Allison. I killed her. I killed her.
Maybe not.
Allison, we need to call for help. I killed her. No, you didn't.
That's a hard case, because...
I killed her. And when they come, that's what we're gonna tell them.
Oh!
No. Yes. We look out for each other.
So that why...
That's what goblins do.
That was his self-defense. Like I said, that's not self-defense at all. That's death.
We're gonna be okay.
But at the same time, she was protecting her sister as well.
We're gonna be okay.
Oh, so if they didn't say that, Allison might be in jail. Oh, we've got no witnesses except for the mom that's dead. Oh, God. I don't know if that's a good idea, them to lie or not. But that's it. The end of chapter 1? End chapter 1, guys. Damn, that was a long chapter. I thought it could be an hour or so, but that's like, I think it's 3 hours. So each chapter would probably be like 3 hours then. What I'm thinking about. Damn. 3 hours though, chapter. Damn. I think roughly. I don't know. I don't know if I've got to split this chapter into 3 parts or just leave it as whole one. I'm not sure. Because I know if I was watching this, I wouldn't want to go part 1 and part 2. I want it all in one and watch it. So maybe chapter 1, I keep it as a full video, 3 hours or how long the video is. You watching this. I think I've got to do that. The next chapter, I'll do the same thing. Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure. I'll decide when I edit, but damn, that was long. So if Allison killed her, and that was his self-defense, I gotta say, I thought Tyler killed her, but that was his self-defense. I gotta say, like, yeah, self-defense, because the mom guy killed Tyler, but Allison killed her. Thing is, maybe that won't go well with the judge then, because Allison killed her, and the mom didn't do anything. She threatened with the gun, and that's it, didn't shoot. So, Allison's a murderer, but at the same time, she's protecting. Because the mom was going to kill her, so I don't know why they lied. I get it, but I don't get it. I feel like if they didn't lie, I don't know if they'd be worse off or better off, I don't know. But not much choices I've got really. I thought I have. I made like a couple, but not much. But I'm glad I'm not making many choices, because know me. Again, I'm not very good at video games. Know me, I probably make all the wrong decisions. Right. Oh, we can fast forward this. Oh, that's cool. Right. So, Tyler and Allison. Allison was happy that Tyler accepted Eddie's peace offering. Okay, 13% refused the ring. Threw the ring in the water? No, accept it, because the right thing to do. Allison was delighted to solve the princess puzzle with her brother. 86% solved the door puzzle. Googled it. 14 busted the door open puzzle. I'll probably do that if I didn't Google it and couldn't find it. Tyler felt supported by Allison's trust at the store. 54% choose Tyler's memory. 46% choose Allison's memory. So, that was like in between really, but I thought Tyler's memory, I just feel like the mom got beat more like that. Tyler's sense of wrath between him and Allison when she decided with Eddie at the station. 70% sided with Tyler. I did bad there. I sided with Eddie. I feel like I could trust Eddie, even though it's probably bad now because I think Tyler don't trust us that much now. But I didn't know. I thought Tyler did kill the mom, but Allison did it. I didn't know. But she was. I don't know. Tyler earned Sam's respect. 52% called Sam out. 48% didn't call Sam out. I can't remember who Sam is, you know. Talissa, I'm not saying that name right, emphasised with the tweens about Mary-Ann. 51% learned the truth. 23% didn't get an answer. 26% and I can't say that word. Antagonised Tessa. Did not do that one right. I'm not sure I did that one right. Eddie felt violated by Allison's family, Penn, when she sided with him at the station. Yeah, I did bad there. Well, I didn't know. I thought I did good. There's got to be a teaser for next chapter? I think it is.
So what now?
Well, he's obviously not going to give us the truth.
Is this chapter 2?
I say we go get it ourselves.
Wait,
I don't
you're
know.
not seriously thinking of breaking and entering a police archive?
Go big or go home.
Guess we're doing that. Okay, that's the teaser for next chapter then. Busting into a police station. Okay, so that's chapter 1, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, a lot longer than I thought it was going to be honest. We'll take these off. Yeah, a lot longer I thought this chapter is going to be. I thought it could be an hour max or hour and half maybe. But that was a long chapter. I feel like I'm not shouting now. I have my headphones on, I feel like I'm shouting, but I don't know. But anyway, yeah. I don't know how long this episode is, but I presume it's like 4 or 3 hours probably. But yeah, I've got a lot of editing to do with this one. I've never done this before, so yeah. I'll probably play all the chapters anyway and then upload when I want. I don't know yet, but yeah. Exciting. It's interesting so far what it's about. Getting there, but it's very slow. That's the only thing. It's very, very, very slow. But I think now chapter 2 is going to be a bit more up to speed because we know the characters and everything like now. So maybe a bit more, not many exciting scenes coming up. There's 3 chapters. I'm not sure it's all out yet. I can't remember. I think it is. Or I think there's just a couple more chapters. I don't know. But I've got to do 3 chapters. And yeah, so if you enjoy this, hit thumbs up if you enjoy it. And if you enjoy me doing this similar gameplay to a different game, let me know. Comments down below. And yeah, I'll catch you guys with a next video. I know this is slightly different than normal videos, but thought I'd give it a go. You know what I mean? I want to play this game. So yeah. And I'll see you in the next video. Probably the next chapter of this game, to be honest. But see you whenever. And bye. Bye, guys.